What's up, good people? Welcome to another video. Now, I know I have this microphone, but that's just because I want things to be a little different, I guess. And so I'm trying this very weird thing. So, welcome to another video. And I know I posted one yesterday, so I am spoiling y'all 2 videos in 1 week. Listen. If you haven't subscribed, you need to go ahead and subscribe, because ain't no telling when I'm gonna post a video. You just never know. I told the people yesterday that I'm gonna try to post at least 1 time a week, but I won't miss 2 weeks. So go ahead and subscribe and like this video before it even gets started, because today or tonight is nighttime. Tonight we're gonna be looking at something pretty interesting, and I've been looking at this guy for a while now. I've been following him for a while, and he kind of reminds me of a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit of how I was kind of brought up as a musician, and it kind of made me the musician that I am today. If you don't know, I've been a musician ever since I could talk, literally. And so I've been in ministry since I was in the womb of my mother, and I am still in ministry to this day, and I am 26. So I did not tell y'all that I'm actually 26. My birthday is August 29th. And so I'm excited to turn 27 this year, but nevertheless. So this video tonight is about none other, and you read the title already, so you already know, but I'm gonna say it anyway because you're here. So it's about none other than Pastor Brian Carn. Okay, if you don't know who Brian Carn is, Pastor Brian Carn is this guy. Okay, so he is a prophet Brian Carn. He's a prophet. He preaches, he travels, he sings sometimes, you know what I'm saying? He got an old soul, you know what I'm saying? And so he's been going viral for quite some time now about different things over the years, but starting this year, he's been going viral because of a video clip where he throws a towel at a guitar player. I believe it was a guitar player because of how he did his hands. And so I'm gonna just guess it was a guitar player, right? So he throws a towel at a guitar player. The video goes viral, and everybody is just, you know what I'm saying, musicians like, you know, if you would have did that to me, blah 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 blah, you know. And so it's this whole thing, and so he then makes a response video, and he actually addresses it in 2 different videos, but we just gonna look at one video tonight. Well, we're gonna look at the short clip of what I'm talking about, and then we're gonna look at the other video. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. And as you can tell, the name of this channel is Wait, What? And the reason why I named it that is because we're going to be looking at and talking about some very interesting things on this channel. And so some things will get you thinking, some things will get you very confused, in a funny way, not in like real ways, because we don't want that. We don't want you leaving this channel confused like that, but kind of just humor, you know what I'm saying? Humor. All right, so let's get into this video, and so it should be interesting.
Sooner, you know, it's turning my favor. It's turning around for me.
Okay, so there it is. You saw he threw the towel at the guy. He was just like, play. Now obviously it's in church, so it's in front of a lot of people, plus, you know, different musicians. And if you grew up in the kind of church that I grew up in, there are other musicians that just like to sit around and kind of watch you play and learn stuff or whatever. So it's kind of like a little corner, you know what I'm saying, a little chill spot for musicians. And so I can imagine that musicians are saying stuff because they know how, you know, how that part of the room is, as far as you got your friends there, you probably got your girl there, your wife there, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And so it can be embarrassing, you know what I'm saying? So just imagine, right? I don't know, just imagine you are, let's see, what can you be doing? Okay, let's just say you're a musician, right? So you're playing the keyboard. This guy was playing a guitar. You're playing the keyboard, right? And you have an organist, right? So the organist is playing. It's the organist's time to shine. You know what I'm saying? The pastor is hooping and all that. The pastor is hooping, right? And then it's time for you to come in, but you looking somewhere else. So you're not really paying attention, which is mistake number one. You always pay attention, okay? But let's just say you're not paying attention, and the organist takes his towel and just throw it at you and like, play. Right? Like, how that's gonna make you feel? Now, us as musicians, we already know. But I mean, it is what it is. You need to be paying attention. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And so then he makes so musicians, they're like sharing the video, and they're saying, if he would have did that to me, da 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 da. And Prophet Brian Carn, he has something to say about it. He did. So let's look at what this man had to say.
Well, more grace to everybody. Thank you for everybody that's on here. I have no intention on being on here too long, as I have to get ready to head to prayer. Mm-hmm. That's where I'm headed. I'm headed to prayer.
Yes.
At the church here in Jacksonville, Florida. That's where we've been. We've been in prayer and intercession for the last couple of weeks, actually 30 days, 60 days of prayer. And all this week, we've been in a time of consecration. With that being said, listen, I seem to be the talk of social media these days. I mean, on everybody's platform. Just the other day, they pulled up a video all the way from May when I had on that green suit and the way I spoke to the young lady. I think I told the young lady, don't be coming up there locking her knees. I wasn't telling her. Anyway, whatever conclusion people came to is just absolutely amazing. And it's obvious that there are a lot of people who just don't like me. And I think maybe you should sit with yourself and say to yourself, I just don't like Prophet Carn. You have that liberty. You got to love me, though, if you want to go to heaven.
That's true.
But you can just say you just don't like Prophet Carn, and I'm okay with that.
It's okay to say you don't like people.
Like everything I do is a problem. I would never do anything to intentionally offend, hurt, disappoint, do anything to cause anyone to look at the church in a bad way. I was raised in a holiness church, and I feel like we've lost a lot of people due to our harsh rules and legalism and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm doing everything I can to repair relationships. So with that being said, that happened in May. I did see that video, and I guess I did come across a bit rude and rough. But
yeah, you did.
That wasn't
my
intention. So, but seems to be people are more offended than the young lady. So with that being said, I apologize to her if she's watching me, if she's affected. I would know. Seems like you all are more affected than she is. Secondly, I seem to be viral again because I threw the cloth, the thing. It didn't even reach him, but I was trying to get his attention because I was trying to sing a song and didn't get him. But everybody around me knows me. They know my heart. They know my intention. And a lot of people say you all would hit me. You're liars. Thomas, what you would do if you came in my service. You're liars.
You're lying.
Thomas, it would be the last time. Just stop lying because y'all
stop
going to hell.
Stop lying.
Y'all wouldn't do nothing.
You wouldn't.
You don't know me.
You don't know him.
You'd never have the opportunity to play for me.
Tell him.
So don't tell that lie. But without that being said, it's amazing how we in the church find everything to post on, but things that should be posted on. I went viral a couple of years ago concerning us still having church during COVID. And no one has reported that I was one of the churches who remained open for 2 years, still open, never shut down, had convocations with thousands of people in there. Not one person died of COVID-19. No one reports that because that's not carnal. That's not messy. That
is true though.
The power
people do
of God.
And
because of that,
people do be just sharing the bad
that.
Stuff. They don't never want to share the good stuff.
Been healed, set free, delivered, changed. No one reports that. The cars I gave away,
Nobody reported
during
that.
the pandemic, the rents I paid.
Nobody reported
No one
that.
seems to catch none of that.
Why?
But we love to catch mess.
Love it.
So since that's the culture we're in, I have to deal with us accordingly and recognize that we're an extremely carnal culture. With that being said, I apologize to anybody out there who I offend. And people always get on me and say, Prophet Carn, what are you apologizing for? I just want to resolve anyone's need to be offended or upset with me. You all
That's
pray
good.
for me.
Yes.
I recognize that the call of God is on my life, and I have to be, I assume, more responsible because the world or the church or everyone who doesn't like me seem to be watching me. So I'm going to do everything in my power to attempt to be more conscious and more sensitive. With that being said, I have a clarion call tonight. I'm headed to prayer at the church, 7 o'clock. We're praying from 7 to 8, but at 9 o'clock, I have a clarion call. The number is 605-472-5209. The code is 341-333-POUND. I'll be releasing the word of the Lord.
It's over with by now.
2022. There's an underground prayer movement going on that some of you may not know about, but there's 1,000 of us every morning and every night that's praying at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. No one reports on that, do we?
Nope.
But there's 1,000 of us praying every morning, 6 a.m., 6 p.m., praying, believing God, praying for this nation, praying for pastors, praying for musicians and preachers, praying for our families, that God will cover us and keep us. And that's something we've been doing for the last 60 days.
Okay, man. There it is right there, man. He said what he had to say. At least he apologized. I will say that. At least he apologized, because back in the day, it was just what it was going to be, and that was it. And so I like what he said about, the kind of church that he was brought up in, how they've kind of broken a lot of relationships, and how he's really trying with all he can to repair, those broken areas. I really appreciate that. That just shows you that he really does care, on the inside now. So musicians, stop lying about what you're going to do to the man like he said. Stop lying about what you're going to do, because you ain't going to do nothing. Now, if you want to go look at the rest of the video, he gave him addresses and everything. He told him to pull up, And so he didn't exactly say pull up, but he, hey, he a man. He ain't scared. And so, anyway, that's the end of this video. I just wanted to say that. And, wait. He did have a good point, too, about how people don't want to share or remember, They don't want to share or remember the good stuff. That's how the world do you. They don't ever want to share the good stuff or remember the good stuff. They always want to share the bad stuff and remember things that will make them feel offended. That's how people do you. And that ain't right. That ain't right. We need to remember more of great things and good things and post that stuff. You know what I'm saying? The world, The world needs love. No, it is a true statement. But anyway, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Y'all, make sure you like the video. And it's going to be other videos other than this kind of stuff. I'm a musician at heart. You know what I'm saying? That's my first love other than Jesus. And so I wanted to start the channel off with something that I personally love. And so the next videos, we'll get more into the real good stuff and real funny stuff and all of that good stuff. Have some conversations and all of that. And so make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe too. Subscribe, share with your friends, share on your social media this channel. All right, we're on the road to 100, then we'll be on the road to 1,000. So help me reach that short-term goal. The short goal. It's short, It's short of 100. I also want to say thank you to everybody that has already subscribed to my channel. I appreciate it, and we fam now. You know what I'm saying? So welcome to the fam. Also, if you haven't, make sure you click the bell so you'll know every time I post a video, or you'll just see when I share it. And you don't want to be late to these type of videos. All right, so that's it for tonight. Good night. I'm out.